to tell if a single digit number is odd or even. And we'll start with a story problem. So I have 12 cookies. How can I split them fairly with Miss Lutz? And in this case, it could be really fun to actually have 12 cookies. If not, you definitely want to have 12 cubes, and you're going to do it first with cubes or cookies, and then you would draw the picture, right? And they're going to bring tons of prerequisite knowledge to this, right? So what might they say? So you might hear someone say 6 plus 6 makes 12, which would be great if they have that fluency. But if not, right, you really want to go back to the real basics, which I'm sure they know, right, which is 1 for you. Oops, my pen going to work? 1 for you, 1 for me. 1 for you, 1 for me. 1 for you, 1 for me, until they're all gone, right? And so that's actually exactly how we're going to determine if something is even. Because look, these two amounts we make, you're going to be done, right, is going to be even. 6 for one person and 6 for the other. Because this is an even amount for both, the same amount for both, it's fair, we call 12 an even number, right? And all we do is say 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me, until they're all gone, okay? And so that's how we're going to do it. First you'll model it with the cubes, right? But then you'll just model it with a line down the middle of a paper on your board, right? We draw the line down the middle of our paper and we count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I honestly think the hardest part of this for first graders is just going to be making sure they're lined up, right? How hard has that been as a battle? Great, same amount. 12 is, oops, even. A number that can be split into 2 equal groups of whole numbers is called an even number. A number that cannot be split into 2 equal groups of whole numbers is called an odd number. And then it's whiteboard time. Is 15 even or odd? Draw a line down the center of your paper and just do it. Count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's odd. Why? Because it doesn't have the same amount in each group. Does that make sense to everybody? So it should be like really, really grounded in the concrete. Okay? At the very end, there is a slide where you might notice a pattern. You might circle. What are some of the numbers we identified as even? At the very beginning, we identified 12. What do you think about the number? What other numbers do you think are even? You could check them and circle them. Right? And then say, what do you notice about the even, not all of them, obviously, right? What do you notice about all the even numbers? Right? And maybe what they notice is that it's skip counting by 2s, and you could have a conversation about why that makes sense. Why does that make sense? Every 2 has a 1 for you and a 1 for me in it, right? So as I keep counting up 2s, I keep really getting a 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me. So that's a trick to know the evens, but we'll always draw a picture. And it's really that simple for first grade. We've been talking about what kind of problem is this, what kind of work do I show? If we ask ourselves what kind of problem is this, and it's an even-odd problem, what kind of work do I show is a picture with a line down the middle. Okay?